guys, it's Marcella, and today I have a little bit of a treat for you. But before I get into that, you have to excuse my mom. She's actually playing this instrument, and I actually don't know what the English name for it is, but in Chinese it's called yi wu. It's like this like stick, and then there's like a little, almost like a mini cello almost. It's like a little box, and then there's a stick that goes up, and then you use like a bow to play it like this, and it's Asian. But yeah, so she's practicing, and you just have to deal with it for the rest of this video. Sorry. But I have a bit of a treat for you. Today I'm taking my G test, which is the road test, for what? I'm taking my G test. Yeah, and I am very, 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 very nervous. And the reason is because about like a year or two ago, I took this test and I failed it. I know, when I thought I nailed it, but I didn't. So that sucks. But to be honest, I'm so scarred. I'm so scarred by that experience. Because I thought I did so well. That's the hardest part to accept. But by the end of the test, the examiner was like, so unfortunately you did not pass. And I was like, what? And then he goes, you did not pass. And I was like, but why? So yeah, I'm taking it again in about an hour's time. And yeah, like I guess the cheat here is that I'm gonna be taking my GoPro with me, and I'm gonna try to film the whole process. Now, I'm not gonna be able to put it like on my dashboard and film, you won't see much, because I don't think the examiner would appreciate the fact that a camera's in his face or her face. So yeah, so I think I'm just gonna hide it in a compartment, and you'll probably hear the audio. It might not be that exciting because when I get nervous, I don't talk much. I just do whatever I'm being told to do. So you'll probably hear the examiner go like, turn here, do this, do that. And I guess what I want to capture is either the good news or the bad news of either, whether or not I passed or failed the exam, and you'll be able to find out the moment that I find out. Okay, so I'm about to head out now, and yeah, it's raining, so this is a good sign, I guess. I'm so scared. Anyways, but I'm gonna be putting my GoPro probably like, I don't know, here, or maybe even in this little compartment there. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, wish me luck. Okay, bye.
Have you done a 400 series highway? Inside the front desk updated to do license.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.
So obviously there was nothing to the G test, and I don't even know why I was so scared and worried. But yeah, I'm actually so happy. This is the day after, and like, I'm just so happy that it happened the way that I wanted it to, I guess. Like, yeah, some of you probably are wondering, like, why is this such a big deal? It's just a G test, like, not even a huge, not a huge milestone, I guess. But I don't know, for me, like, I think it is a huge thing just because I failed once, and there's a lot of like confidence issues that comes up when you feel something like that. And watching this video again, like, I can see how nervous I was even like as I was driving, like looking back when I'm editing it right now, and I can see like the way I was, like when I was making a specific turn, I could remember what I was feeling. I could even remember like my throat was tightening and like my mouth was dry, and I was just so scared. And like I would see him writing, like penning things down, and he'd be like making notes or something like that, when really he's just checking some boxes and like trying to, like, there's a completion section. Like every time you do something, he'll have to he'll put a check mark on things that he already tested me on, and so that's what he was doing. But every time he wrote on that board or that piece of paper, I was like, oh my gosh, I failed, oh my gosh. And yeah, like, I don't know what it is with me, but I suck at accepting failures. Like, when I fail something, automatically I would think, it's my problem. Like, it's just, like I did something wrong, or like I just didn't, I don't know, it's something internal. But yeah, I feel like with these tests, God's teaching me to not be anxious about these things, and not to really put so much emphasis on how well I do and what that means as a person. I think before, I would always feel like if I fail something, or if I do something wrong, like it means that I'm worthless, or like I'm not smart, and it kind of takes a toll on my inner being, and like what it says something about me. But I feel like through these little things, like even though it's just a G test, I feel like through these little things you can learn a lot. You can, like, before I would always be like, oh, like God doesn't care about these little things. Like He only cares about if, I'm spreading His word and like, expanding the kingdom and doing those things. But these little things He doesn't have time for. And I feel really humbled by this experience, because the interesting thing is, which I didn't tell you guys from the get-go, was that the night before the exam, I remember telling you guys that did I tell you guys that I was tossing and turning and just didn't sleep well? But anyways, it doesn't matter. That's what happened. And those times when right before you actually are like you actually are conscious and you get up and everything, like just that little sweet spot where you're kind of like half sleeping and like kind of half dreaming and almost conscious. Like I actually dreamed something in that time period right before my alarm went off. And it was actually about me going for my road test and actually passing. And like at first I was like, oh no, that's just a dream, like it's no big deal kind of thing. But I feel like, yeah, like it's true. Like I feel like God really does care about these little things in life, because He cares about us. And through the dream, God was really telling me, like, come to me, right? Like come to me with your little anxieties and like whatever you're stressed about, big or small, like come to me and I'll give you that rest, right? And even if it's such a small thing, we can rest in Him, and be fully assured that He cares about the littlest things or even the biggest things. So that was really cool. But yeah, I guess after this I am well, after I finish editing my video, I guess, I'm going to head out. Tonight there's no fellowship, so I guess the counselors are just gonna fellowship together. We're probably gonna have dinner at a friend's house, and then I'm gonna probably vlog there, really, and we're gonna do some fun stuff. I think they're getting fried chicken, and one of the girls are making waffles, and yeah. Oh, I'm gonna bring Bean Boozled. I don't know if you heard of what like Bean Boozled is. It is, I have it right beside me actually. It looks like this, and it is so much fun. I like crack up every time I see YouTube videos of people doing this, or like whenever I play with Ben, like I'm just cracking up. Well, it's not like I play it a lot. I played it one time, but anyways, what it is, I bought 2 of these. This is like the leftover pack from when I played with Ben, but like pairs of flavors, like you can see on the back here, there's pairs of each flavor, different flavors for both. And what you do is, it's just kind of like a, what's it called? Like a 50-50 thing. Like you either get a really bomb flavor or you get a nasty tasting one. So for example, you can either get canned dog food or chocolate pudding. So you would grab a friend, and then you have 2 of the same jelly beans with different flavors. You just pick one without knowing which is which, and you won't find out until you eat it. So you better pray that you get better flavor, because it would suck to have skunk spray. It would suck to have rotten egg. I mean, some of these are pretty disgusting. So anyways, I'm gonna film the counselors doing that, and it'll be just a bunch of fun. I think it'll just be so much fun. I guess that'll be my next video. And yeah, actually, some of you actually really want to see, well, verbally you've told me that you want to see more like kind of sit down real talks kind of thing, and I do have something up my sleeve, and like I guess it'll be more like personal, but yeah, I'm still trying to plan out like what I want to say and how, because I'm not the best at like impromptu speeches. Like I guess sometimes I am, but like with videos, not so much. I really need to plan out what I want to say and really get down to the heart of it. And so I feel like I need to plan way ahead of time to really shoot this video well and be able to have that like heart to heart with you guys. But yeah, you guys can look forward to the Bean Boozled video and also to that heart to heart video as well. And I also have a video of me getting surprised at my birthday party, which I'm very hesitant to even edit and upload because it's so embarrassing. What happened was Ben planned like a bunch of people to surprise me at church, and I started kind of tearing up because like when they yelled that surprise at me, I like after taking my blindfold off, I was just kind of overwhelmed by like 25 people yelling surprise at me. So I started tearing up, and it was kind of embarrassing because I like turned around and like I was like huddled up against a wall for a little bit. But yeah, so I don't even know if I should upload that, but anyways, you can tell me, you can leave a comment down in the section below and tell me if you want to see that video. But yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys later, and if you want to see more videos, thumbs up for more on YouTube, and leave a comment on what you think about your G-test, and if you're afraid of G-tests, and if you're afraid of anything, or house centipedes, because I'm afraid of house centipedes. Apparently they're good for you, but who knows? Bye.